Okay, it says I'm live. I guess I'm getting ready to find out. So let me get this over here so I can see it good. So we're going to talk about this evening something I know you all are going to enjoy. Don't sit around waiting. That's exactly right. So there's a lot of waiting going on. So everybody has heard people say, I'm waiting for great things to happen in my life. In fact, I remember years ago the expression, I'm waiting for my ship to come in. And so you, you got to realize number one, a ship has to be out there sent from somewhere to get to you. And sometimes the ships can't get in port. I was in the Navy, and I know this for a fact. Sometimes there's too much draft on that large ship, and so you may have to swim out to meet that ship, which means you need to take some action. You can't just sit around waiting for everything to drop in your lap. It's not going to happen. So people that think things are just going to come to them are, I guess, they're deluded. It's the best word I can think of right now. I'm going to try to refer to my notes off and on so I don't make this too long. Also, I think on this broadcast, you guys are able to comment. I'm not sure because I'm on YouTube, so I'm not sure how that works. So let's start with just a few obvious tips. Selfishness and greed are the products of what you take. Selfishness and greed. We all know people, maybe even ourselves at some point in life, have been selfish or maybe greedy. Um, I'm not saying I'm so perfect. However, even when I was a little kid, if you had offered me a big bag of candy tomorrow or a chocolate bar today, I'm the guy with delayed gratification. I'd hold out for the big bag of candy. So many people today, this is really shocking to me. Um, and I'm not just talking about kids, I'm talking about people up in their 45, 50, 55 years old. Uh, they want the candy bar now. And that shows short sightedness. You have to plan for the future, plan what's best for you. And sometimes it's better to wait just a little bit to get something the best instead of getting something good now. Accomplishments and fulfillment come from what you make. So, accomplishments and fulfillment, you make things happen in your life. You do things that propel you towards success, that take you to where you want to go. So, you need to be yourself, what you would like from others. If you want other people to treat you with respect and be kind to you, you need to treat others with respect and be kind to them. Um, Own your own decisions. Never shift blame. If you messed up, say, oh, man, I messed up. Not, the dog ate my homework. There was traffic. It was so much traffic. That's how come I'm late, you know, 2 days out of every five to work because, traffic. No, that's not why you're late. And you already know that. So I don't have to go into detail. So own your decisions. I was late to work. I got up late. It's not going to happen again because I control me. The alarm clock doesn't control me. How I feel doesn't control me. Traffic doesn't control me. My family doesn't control me. I control me. If I have to get up early to be at work, I do. I've never been an early riser. However, when I had a job that I had to be at 7 o'clock because I was the director, I was there about 6:45. Why was that? I mean, I didn't like getting up before like 8:30 or 9. So I did that because it was my job to be there, and I had to get there early so I could transition myself, my mind, my psyche into work mode. So you lead by example. You teach others by what you do. Probably most of you have heard people say to their kids, "Don't do as I do. Do as I say do." What a crock. No. If your kids see you using bad language or see you cheating on the income taxes or whatever, or you find the you're going in a grocery store and you find that the cashier gave you too much money back, and you take it, stuff it in your pocket, and go, ha ha, good luck for me. No, it's not good luck. You're a thief. Yes, you are. When you discover that mistake, whether you've all went all the way home, or you're out in the parking lot, or you're counting it as the cashier's counting it back to you, you do the right thing and say, "Oh man, I think you gave me too much money." I've done it several times in my life, and the gratitude of the people really was pretty amazing to see their response. Like, "Oh no, I would have gotten big trouble if you hadn't let me know I gave you $5 too much." That's what is the right thing to do. Do the right thing. Be who you want others to be. Would you want somebody to rip you off for $5, $10, 5 cents? What it does to you psychologically is not worth that little bit of bump. It's not good fortune. It's thievery. Anyway, listen carefully, and you will learn what the other person is about before you use your voice to interact with them. You are who you made yourself to be. That somebody just had the thought, "You don't know what you're talking about. This person at my job, they undermined me, or I had this accident, or I had this, I was playing softball and slid into second and sprained my leg." That's what happened to you. Yes, it is. It's not who you are. Sicknesses, illnesses, accidents, people trying to undermine you is not who you are. You are what you've made yourself to be. So those things that happen, and I have a very good friend that has an illness that has her confined to a wheelchair. She gets up and somebody takes her to work every day. She works a full 40-hour week every week. Every week. She doesn't go, "Oh, I'm in a wheelchair. Everybody feels sorry for me. I can't support myself." She supports herself. She earns good money and she gets to work. So things can happen to you. I understand. Don't let events, people, or things define who you are. You make yourself who you want to be. Let me get on down here. I'll get. I'll stay too long. This is this. I wrote this down. Serenity and success come from your own mental state. And so, what am I saying? You can be in some pretty awful situations, and yet you can maintain serenity and tranquility and peace within your mind and within yourself. That will generate success, even though you have all of these things going against you. Consider the rest of the people. Oh, respect the rights of others, from the strongest, most successful, richest person you know to the weakest, meekest, poorest, most disadvantaged person you know. Respect their rights. How you treat anybody, no matter what their level in society, defines who you are. People will perceive you as being, wow, what a cool guy or cool lady. Or, he thinks he's so big time, blah, blah, blah. See how he treats that person that doesn't seem like they have much? Or see how he fawns all over that person that has a lot? That's not who you are. You are your own person, and you respect not only the rights of others, you respect others, no matter what their job, what their non job, what their station in life, no matter what their religion, no matter what their political views, no matter if you just, you know, just don't like being around that person, but you have to be. You can respect them for who they are, not maybe their actions or the things that they do, but for who they are as a human that God created. So don't interrupt. Listen, hold your tongue, and let others speak. Don't be thinking about, well, when they finish talking, this is what I'm going to say. No. Make your mind a sponge. Soak in the conversations of others. Then you will know how to respond, not react. Respond to other people. Tolerance and acceptance are nowhere near the same thing. They sort of sound the same. Tolerance, these are my words, are you putting up with something or people that you really don't want to be around. Acceptance is you realize each person is an individual. They are who they are. This event, this situation is what it is. And you accept that's what it is. It is not going to make you any different than you are. Avoid denigrating, deriding, putting other people down, putting them in their place, and all the other baloney that I've heard through my life, where somebody thinks, I got a real zinger. I'm gonna get that dude. I'm gonna get that woman. Putting another person to shame doesn't make you better in any way, shape, or form. It makes you a whole lot less in other people's eyes. Shouting and screaming to be the center of attention. Oh boy, this is a good one. It doesn't make you right. It just makes you loud and obnoxious. Yes, it does. I want to get attention. Let her tell you, blah, you know. I've had experiences with some people that are like that. they they think If they scream loud enough and holler long enough and make enough noise and are disruptive enough, that people will think they're right and start accepting what they say. It just makes you loud and obnoxious. People really don't want to be around you. Don't have a false sense of self importance. This is a good one. There are ways, let me rephrase that. Events can happen in your life that make you feel more important than you are. When these things take place, think to yourself, I am just who I am. I'm not better than anybody else. I'm not less than anybody else. I just am who I am. I thought it was interesting in the Old Testament where God said, I am. He didn't say, I am God, I can kill you or I can destroy you. I am God, I'm the one that blesses you. He just said, I am. And that's who we are. We are who we are. Accept yourself as you are. And when you are praised or, awarded in some way, be, what is the word I want? Somebody out there's bound to tell me. Be humble, not like somebody walking on you, but be humble in the respect that you don't get the big head thinking, look how great I am. I experienced that one time. I never want to experience that again. I was getting a lot of praise and accolades, and I was young, and I really acted the fool because I thought I was, and I had done some things that had made me significant in the eyes of others. And my wife and one of the people that was upline from me said, you need to get control of yourself. You're not acting like you. And I realized I wasn't acting like me. I was I was acting like a fool. I mean, really, I look back on it and it's embarrassing. But I've never done that again. That taught me a big time lesson because I was in front of a lot of people. And I'm sure they didn't say it except my friends and my wife who care for me told me and said, this is not you. You're not acting like you should. You're letting this go to your head, which I was. So I'm not trying to put anybody down that has had that happen in their life. I'm just saying this is not the way to be. Been there, done that. It still embarrasses me today, and that was 50 years ago. So anyway, try to maintain control of yourself when you're being praised. Work constantly to be your best and learn something new every day. I have made this a practice for decades. I try to learn something new every day. Some people say, well, why don't you go out and have some fun, or why don't you go out fishing, or why don't, I'm saying, well, I can do those things. But at this time, I want to go to this science museum because they've got an interesting exhibit and I can learn something new there. I can go fishing tomorrow if I want to go fishing. Or people that like the beach. Oh, I'm going to the beach. Man, I can't wait to get off work so I can head for the beach. And I'm thinking, and you have worked this same job for how many years? And you're not moving up. You lived in the the same house and you don't take that great a care of it, and your car looks like it needed washing about 4 months ago. I'm not I'm not kidding. So you don't need to go to the beach every day. You don't need to go fishing every day. You don't need to have fun every day. What you need to do is learn to improve yourself. That means keep your car clean, keep your home clean. When you get up in the morning, make up the bed. It will make your whole day. I kid you not. I, I'm trying to think. Just about ever since I can remember, I've made up the bed, and it makes your day go smoother no matter what happens to disrupt you or irritate you. It's not. It takes the edge off of irritation, and I can't explain it psychologically because I'm not sure what the right terms would be. Making your bed sets the tone for a smooth flowing day. Just does. Advertisement time. Go to my website, www.amway.com/booth1, BOOTHEONE. Check out this awesome energy tab, Excess Energy Plus Focus. The number on it is 107846. You will be astounded at the energy you will have taking these things. It's such a simple little thing. Pop that pill and zoom, within, oh, 30 minutes. It's just like your mind readjusts itself and you can focus and think clearer. Give it a try. You'll like it. Also, my book, which you can see right here, A Hard-Oiled Mystery by J. Wesley Booth. That's me. This book, I had a lot of fun researching it, and it was interesting to find out that the story I was writing, actually, I found out facts that took place in World War II that weren't, I guess, declassified until the 70s. And I changed the focus of my book to talk about American businesses and U.S. senators and other government officials colluding with the Nazis. There was even one of the senators was supposed to become the American Fuhrer when he helped Hitler take over America. It's in the book. It's on Amazon.com, of course, under A Hard-Oiled Mystery by J. Wesley Booth. And it's digital and paperback, as you just saw. Anyway, I hope you've had a lot of fun listening to me. I've had a lot of fun talking with you today. So remember, be yourself, your actions, your thoughts, your words, what you would like others to be. And you will have an influence everywhere that you go to help them become better.